Let's just start with the listing and the money raised, and there's a fair amount of excitement around this listing. What do you hope to achieve with the capital?
Well, I think the capital just continues to fuel growth, and not just growth within new shops and bringing the brand to new markets across the U.S., but it's also infrastructure, like you mentioned. I mean, coffee. We need to roast beans, and we need to think about supporting our employees, long term across every market we're in. So, lots of opportunities out there as we have an aggressive growth path ahead of us.
What does trading on the New York Stock Exchange do for you? What are the advantages you get there, Joth?
Well, I think that part of the choice to do the IPO and go public was really about our people, and it was about one, just continuing to solidify a great business, but it also was to provide our people opportunities that for long-term opportunities for them to participate in the growth of the company, and really kind of solidify Dutch Bros as a long-term company that's going to be around. I mean, we're 30 years young, and as our founder says, he feels like we're just getting started. So we're excited about the prospects of where this takes us for the next 30 years.
And you've had pretty significant revenue growth over the 12 months that ended June 30th. You are, though, seeing margins that could expand from here, if I can put that politely. What will drive margin expansion? What gets your profit higher?
Well, I think you mentioned earlier, we're challenged with commodity costs, and we've got to manage that. I think that, when a business like this, we've spent a lot of time over the last 3 years building infrastructure, building technology stacks. I mean, kind of investing into the company to be prepared for the type of growth that we're seeing here. And so, I think our goal here is to be able to scale off of that investment we put in over the last 3 years and start to see, margin expansion and just what should happen with the scale of a good company.
You're up against some significant, but frankly, pretty staid, boring corporate competition, and you've carved out a pretty youthful and energetic niche for yourself in the coffee business. Is this how you hold on to employees? Because it's not just the input costs as far as the product, right? Employees are a really important part of this business.
Yeah, it's everything about this business. I mean, we actually talk about we're in the people business and relationships, and our job is to provide a great work environment for all of our employees. So culture, chemistry, employee development, I mean, that's our #1 focus, and it's our #1 growth strategy as we continue to look ahead and just sharing that culture and employment opportunity across all the markets we launch in. So, we're built on the backs of our people. We're a service business, and we just happen to do it through the product of beverage.
And, as we note, the employee base is critical in a company like this. Your retention levels are higher than your peers, but we hear everywhere of employee labor shortages, hard to find people, hard to get people. Are you experiencing that as you expand? Is that a big concern?
We haven't. As we've expanded into Texas and Oklahoma this year, we actually have always had a great employment experience. I would say I've classified that as good today. So all we've really seen is maybe the applicant pool is drawn down a little bit, but we've had plenty of great people to choose from as we've opened new stands or backfilled in other markets. So we have not seen the issue that maybe you've read about in other sectors of our industry.
Who's the creative genius behind your drinks? Just got 20 seconds, but you've got some incredible OG Gummy Bear Dutch Soda I see here. Also, Shark Attack Blue Rebel energy drink. How do you come up with these?
You know who the creative genius is? It's our customer. And we're in the business of customization, and as the customer comes up with new, amazing ideas, we're going to work with them and add it to our menu. That's who's the hero here.